desperate that I cannot move on. Yeah, that's pretty much a clapback. And Monica is saying, I can't even speak, that there were several investigations into her by many members of the cast over several months, and it was a very dark and very dangerous. Here we go with that word dark. Very dark and very Crystal Kong Minkoff. I see you, girl. I see you in the back. Come to the front, Crystal Kong. Come to the front because you said something and dark, and we all know what you implied, and you never could back it up. And well, Monica's saying it was a very dark and dangerous time in her life. She's implying over the past few months that that Whitney was great and Meredith Marks was great. And I guess Heather and Lisa is who she was referring to, kind of came for her and they were looking into her somehow. All this vagueness. Let me tell you what happens when people are too vague. We all lose interest. And clapped. So she clapped back. Lisa said she, couldn't imagine being this pathetic. She then clapped back and made reference to Lisa's lawsuit that she's going through. So nothing really new there. Monica is launching a new podcast with her best friend who was in the room when she was on my podcast. We did it live in LA. And I forgot the name of it, but I think it was like The Whole Truth or something about the truth. Monica is here to tell the truth. So I don't know. I'm excited for the podcast. I just think there is some life there to a point. I have said this before. It's not a cheap whatever for my own sales on the weekend where I do my consulting for business, I do my consulting for life coaching, and I do my podcast consulting. I have regulars that I consult once a week, once every other week, but it's the same thing I say to Rachel Leviss. Rachel Leviss is talking about Vanderpump a lot. She talks about mental health a lot. There just has to be a long-term plan. Same thing to all these New Jersey podcasts. People that were on New Jersey or just anyone that's only talking about New Jersey, what are you doing now? And I'm not knocking you. It's an actual real question that if you go too far down, so I think Monica's going to talk about Jen Shah and all that, and it could be interesting. I mean, I do love Monica, so I'm not criticizing her, but what after that? Like, what's next? That's not a long-term. Is it a short-term podcast to just dip in? I don't know. That's my only thing. Same thing with Rachel Leviss. I mean, she has fallen on the charts. She's still doing fine, but at some point, we as a world are over Scandival. Sandoval is not going to be on the traders. And I mean, Ariana's on level. Like, everyone's moving on. I'm not saying she's not, but at some point, we don't need the details of really what happened because no one even cares. We're over it. But I wish her good luck on the podcast. I'm excited for Salt Lake. And that's what she applies with Elisa Barlow. Penny, we know about Penny and Ariana and Katie's lawsuit that she's suing them and claiming she's owed like $10,000 a month and do. And there's still lines around the corner about something about her and her who owns the trademark. And they're throwing everything in under the sun because they want the ability to do everything. And basically, they are saying that they're going to open more something about hers. Katie is dating someone who is on Love Island. Ariana's heading back. Her and Daniel are doing just great. What I found interesting, because we all know where my mind goes. What I found interesting is in Chef Penny and Ariana and back and forth, we talk about the something about her merch. Remember, send it to Daryl. And now James has, I don't know, have you seen James's shirt? It has the Prada logo, which says pasta. I have a shirt. I wore it on here once. Sarah made fun of me. It is Mr. Kennedy, and it says it's literally his face, a decal iron on it says, "Not about the pasta." Love that one. But not sure I want a shirt with the Prada logo that says pasta. But what I found the most interesting in this lawsuit was the something about her merch has made approximately just over or right around $2 million. Now, I don't know why I wouldn't have thought it would be that high. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. So maybe all of these side hustles that people engage in, like send them to Daryl, send it to Daryl, and all this other stuff, maybe it's working, but 2 million? Wow. So that's what I found interesting. I don't even know really what that was in relation to the lawsuit. I didn't really focus because I don't know. Sometimes I skim over these lawsuits. I don't like you never know what's going to happen in a lawsuit, right? And nobody wins except the lawyers. So let's just let the law play out. So I never really like to get into such of the nitty gritty with these lawsuits, but I just thought that part was interesting. I don't know who put that in, whatever answer, complaint, how it came up. I believe it was probably Penny saying, I need some, whatever, but $2 million. Can you imagine that from that merch? And I imagine for everyone who's been to something about her, they're selling merch. Sarah says there's still lines around the corner. I'm not in LA, although I probably have to go this month. I don't want to, but I will skip something about her unless I happen to walk by it. Miami, we still have rumors that it's coming back in September, but those are not confirmed yet. Like I said, we are going to talk New Jersey on Patreon this weekend, the future, what happened on the finale, and Dolores, and all the C bombs and F bombs, and just everything that has happened. The Beverly Hills girls are still on the cast trip. They are engaging in that. They all look so good. Jennifer Tilly just came out and said that I'm losing my voice. She said that being on RHOBH was harder than something, but I don't know what it was harder than. She compared it to something. The cast is in St. Lucia, I just saw. I don't know where Jennifer Tilly is. Here. She's comparing it to working with Martin Scorsese. I don't know if she's even saying harder, but I assume she's saying this is a master class. I mean, how else could you read that? Martin Scorsese isn't he like the master class? In a new interview, she opened up about the sharp left turn her career is making. This is how they get started, girl. They make a sharp turn and then they're all in. She's been with Sutton before. It's like working with Mark Scorsese. My boyfriend always said if he got $40 million, he wants to go into space and experience zero gravity. To me, being on Housewives is experiencing zero gravity. I was more excited to meet Kyle Richards and Erica Jane than and the other ladies than I was when I met Elizabeth Taylor. Okay. You never met Kyle or Erica before? Wow. They've been asking me if I want to be on the show, and I've always said no, no. This year I sort of thought I just want to do everything different. I'm trying to take on challenges. She's been in Broadway shows and this and that and the other thing. Chucky, do. Okay, I'm excited for Jennifer Tilly. Not sure she's going to get dirty, but hey, guys, we got to go. Just a quick hit. Listen to our chat earlier today with Miss Kimberly Archie, and love you all. Just wanted to do a quick hit. I feel like it's been a minute since we've done this. Love you all. I'm not going anywhere. All new episode tomorrow. Have a great